Wow. It's been a long time, right? It's Emily. I'm back. It's been months. Life got super busy. First it was spring break. You know, my husband's in school, so he gets a spring break and I took it with him, and then it was traveling back and forth with family. But I'm back and I'm finally in the mood to video, to record, to vlog, to tape. Because I've never done this before, but really thought that I've always wanted to. I wanted to do an April favorites video. So, let's get down to it. So I've never had the benefit of being in a class with people, and I've never had the benefit of having been recommended tools. So this, I'm excited about finding, but someone else may think it's crap, so you'll have to take my words with a grain of salt. But anyways, this is an eraser that I found recently at Hobby Lobby, and I think it's called Moo. It's from Nayana. It's made in Korea. But anyways, it's Professional Eraser Moo. And you take the top of the box off and you have your eraser in there, which I really like because I'm able to grip it well. Like, I'm not just holding on to an eraser, which sometimes they make me feel weird. It's a watercolor travel set, so it's really simple to just stick in my purse. It fits in there really well, or any other bag. But it has a really nice basic selection of colors. And I'm probably going to get on an art supply site because these little colors pop out, and you can replace it with colors that you would prefer in the palette. So some of these I'm not as thrilled with, or I know that I don't use as much, and there are other colors that I know that I would use more. So I'm soon going to invest in some other watercolors, but these are brilliant watercolors. They're beautiful. The color payoff is magnificent. I don't know if there is another color that I use as much as this one, but it's called Payne's Gray. And this top one is Payne's Gray. And the next two are Payne's Gray with white added to them. And this is really my favorite value of Payne's Gray. It's my favorite color. This really, it's a gray blue. To me, it's the most beautiful sky color. And cool blue tone, which you can tell I love blue. I wear blue all the time. It's just beautiful and rich and deep. Yep. The reason why this is in my favorites as opposed to any other sketchbook is because it's pretty, and because it's thick and it's nice and it's not paper on the outside. It's durable, and I enjoy taking it places, and I enjoy having it with me, and I enjoy writing in it. And to me, that is a perfect quality of your sketchbook, because I'm trying to make myself practice more, and honestly, my other sketchbooks bothered me. I know, it's kind of shallow, but they weren't pretty, and I didn't like to carry them around, and I don't know. This to me looks professional and pretty, and I like putting my art in it, and it's actually reserved for the art that I think is the best. So like, I'll even doodle on another piece of paper before I doodle in here, because I want to be good enough. I want my art to be good enough to go in a pretty sketchbook. Yeah, I know that's weird. This is strange for me. I'm not a beauty kind of girl, if you can tell from my face. So my favorites this month are really around skincare. When I went home last weekend to visit my family, parents were like, "Yo, what'd you do with your skin? It's looking real nice." And I was like, I changed my routine to be simpler and cheaper. So cool. I made my own concoction, and it is made out of half castor oil and half sweet almond oil. You shake it up, And then all I do is I get out a dropper full and put that into my hand, and I rub it between my hands like this and apply it to my face. And then I take a clean washcloth and I run it under hot water and wring the water out, then lay it over my face and give myself kind of like a facial 2 times. I lay it over for 10 seconds, and then I'll wet it again, wring it out, put it on my face again, 10 seconds. After that, I use a hot water washcloth to wipe it all off of my face. This cream, it is a moisturizer from Moonstone Organic, and it's called Moonstone. It's good for sensitive skin, I think. And I found this because of another girl on YouTube called, well, her name is Holistic Habits, and she recommended this, and I thought, yeah, I'm hippie and I want to try it too. Basically, they've infused gemstones into it. I don't know how, but this stuff rocks. It smells delicious. I don't even know what it smells like. I couldn't even relate it to you. It smells earthy in a way, but it's also really bright. Hydrosol is basically the byproduct of making an essential oil. So the water that you diffuse through the herbs that kind of gets the oil out of, say, peppermint, it's the water that's left over. So it has some of the really good nutritious benefits of it. Lavender is a good facial toner, though you can use it as a body spray or a linen spray. It's in the family of lavender, so it smells very similar, though this seems sharper to me. And then helichrysum is good for your skin because it's anti-inflammatory, and it's supposed to be good for older skin or aging skin. This smells a bit mapley, and my husband hates it. Every time I put it on, he's like, "What's that smell? Are you wearing that crap again?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm wearing that crap again." I like it. I had to get used to the smell. Forewarned. Because I need a swig of drink. Kombucha. And this would be a lifetime favorite for me. Just since this is my first favorites video, I'm putting it in here. This one is lavender, actually. And I really like it, though I normally go for like the strawberry one or the ginger one. Kombucha is so good for you. It has probiotics down in it. So it's kind of made the same way that you would make a vinegar. I think it's just stopped sooner, and it's using tea, and then you can put any kind of juice on it. You can make your own, which I'm probably going to have to do because this isn't the cheapest drink option, but it is definitely a treat. I have a little book that I found on Amazon. Actually, it had been sitting on my wish list for ages and ages because, one, it's cute, and two, it's really useful and helpful. It's this little book called Make Your Place, Affordable Sustainable Nesting Skills. And it is illustrated. It is handwritten and illustrated, and that just pleases me on some really deep level. It uses like castor oil and castile oil and essential oils and vinegars and lemon, and it's all natural. I really love this. I'm excited to continue to make over my house with natural things. If you know anything about me, if you've met me before, you know I love candles. I've probably had candle montages on, or attempted to put them into every video that I've made, but decided against it because it was just not applicable to the subject that I was filming. I've learned that beeswax is really good for your environment, that it actually can clean your air, and I thought that would be really nice and pleasant for our family. And then beeswax smells like flowers or honey, because duh, but flowers too. I love it. I made this candle. I found this glass at my local thrift store for like 50 cents, and I had some beeswax, and I melted it down and put a wick in it and poured the wax right on in and let it sit until it dried. That is how easy it is to make a candle. These fabrics that I recently ordered off of Etsy. It is an Etsy store called Miss Matatabi. I'm in the mood to make a quilt and make my little apartment feel a little bit more cozy. I have not made a quilt in ages, and I am ready to make one. So this is the beginning of my new quilt, and maybe you'll read about it someday, probably in the far future, on my blog. One of my favorite artists ever, Josh Gerald, has just come out with his new album called Home, and he was offering it for free on Noise Trade, and it may not be offered for free anymore, but I would purchase it rather than take it for free any day, because he has completely produced this music on his own, and has done a beautiful job. This is probably, like, I don't know what album number this is, but he's been creating music for a very long time, and I had the privilege of getting to see him in person. It was when he was doing the Love and War and the Sea in Between album. He had a tour that took him through Birmingham, and I was thrilled to get to see him. I will support him forever. So you should go check out his album, and I'll put the information in the down bar. And last, I have a YouTuber favorite, and I don't know if I'm going to make a habit of this, but I just felt like I needed to talk about this girl. Her name is Fran, and she is from South America, but she's living in Berlin, and she is a freelance illustrator, and she is way, way, way above my grade level when it comes to art, but I absolutely admire her stuff. She is kind of influenced by comic books or manga, however you want to say it, and she has the cutest illustration style, and she has 2 cats and a husband that she kind of daily illustrates their day on her Instagram and stuff like that. So if you want to be inspired by someone who does their job really well, you should definitely check her out. And she also has an Etsy store in which she sells precious, precious things. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well, and it's so good to see you again, and I hope that it's not too long before I see you again soon. Have a good one.